Hello, good evening. Just doing some smudging here, getting started. Hope everybody had an okay day. It was nicer here, so we got to get outside a bit. Just gonna smudge a little bit just to start everything off. So if you can, if you're there and you want to comment, you can definitely say hi. Holding Space Sundays. This is the second time we've done this, so really tonight's just going to be focused on, again, holding space for the collective and everything going on out there, but also continuing to work on ourselves. Because, the best place we can be is strong for ourselves, and then we can take that to the outer world. So, yeah. So we'll start like we always do by doing some cards. Tonight's meditation is going to be on Fortitude. So we'll get into that as we go. What we're going to do with that is there's a concept of putting on the full armor of God. So I'm just going to preface this right now that we are going to say the word God or source. If that doesn't resonate with you, then you can, this might not be your meditation tonight. Mostly it's just important that we are, building ourselves up and taking care of ourselves and knowing that we have higher powers taking care of us as well. So I just want to preface that too. And I just want to say that in general, about Sunday Night Live, as I used to call it, or Holding Space Sundays, this is always going to be a space of neutrality. So we are not discussing current world events or anything going on. And we're not coming from a religious standpoint either, but we are definitely coming from a spiritual standpoint and a collective standpoint, and that energy around all of us on this planet acting as one, because we literally are all in this together. We are one, and we are trying to walk each other home, but we're having a little speed bumps along the way. The card we got, first card, is the Star. I am always growing with wisdom and spiritual knowledge. That's what this channel is about, spiritual knowledge. We're not coming at it from any specific view. We're just coming at it from needing to hold space and needing to just be in peace and in love and in those energies so that we can help other people and ourselves. All right, we're still in that portal gateway. I think we will be for a while. It seems like, it seems like we're going to be in a little bit of a portal gateway. So let's see. Yeah, I figured we'd get this one. So this is the Chamber of the Violet Flame, Karmic Release and Radical Transformation. We're still in it. It is what it's going to be. If you're finding you're getting stuck, though, in those negative thought patterns, you can just, envision a violet flame around things, even around Earth, right? And that can really change the energy around things. So it literally, violet flame can actually transmute and burn away karmic energy. So if you are really struggling, you can always put it into the violet flame. Again, I know for some of you, we're talking about stuff that's very far out of your comfort zone. And again, if it doesn't resonate, just leave it and, do what you know to do. And if you're struggling with techniques, you can always contact me. I can help you figure out ones that work for you. I feel like we've got two here. Okay. Yeah. So this card, is that tree pose? Yeah, I think that is. And looks like solar plexus chakra. Release your blocks. So it's just saying, yeah, something's coming up, but we're still being tripped up a little bit. So just know that you're growing and changing, and this is a great time of transformation. And we want to release that karma and attend to the details. Yeah, I've been getting this a lot the last couple of days. I think that's anchor a lot in there. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, I think a lot of what's coming in the last couple of days has just been about really dotting your I's and crossing your T's and that kind of thing in a way that it's like, what are you trying to manifest? Where are we going with this? And how does it best serve you to make sure that you have cleared any negative energy or any karma that's coming up for you? It's about doing the work, and it's hard, and nobody wants to do the work, especially when the outside world is imploding or exploding or whatever is going on out there. It seems selfish to do your work, but I think that's what we're being called on to do, is face those not so pretty bits of karma and things we've done and where we're going. So as much as none of us like to look at it and do that work, I think if you're finding stuff is coming up and it's tripping you up a bit, it's just asking us to, yeah, you don't even have to like deal with it and analyze it and that sort of thing, but you have to acknowledge it and you have to take a look at it. And if it's not clear, then there's two things. You can ask for it to be cleared by the karmic, through the karmic cycles of putting it into the violet flame, or you can just, literally sleep on it and ask for more clarity around what needs to be done to heal that. So it doesn't have to be this dark night of the soul, this long journey into, everything. We're at a point where we can clear this stuff fairly quickly, but you have to acknowledge it. You can't just like push it aside again, push it under the carpet, back in the closet. It's going to come back again. Yeah, okay. And again, I just wanted another card for clarity, which is not totally clear, but it's about think it through. So yeah, it's exactly that. It's like when something is getting at you or bugging you, how do you, once you sit down and start analyzing, well, I don't even want you to analyze it. Don't want you going through this like deep thing, but acknowledging it and then think it through. Like, what is the process I need to do here to let this go or change it or transmute it? So it might be as simple as, writing in a journal and burning that page, like really simplistic stuff. So yeah, not super helpful cards. Before we get into the meditation, I am just going to say I'm going to attempt tomorrow to read cards for the week from Monday to Sunday. Well, probably to Saturday because Sunday we'll do our own set of cards. And yeah, that will really focus on tomorrow as well. The moon, this new moon that's coming up, because it looks like this is that final push where we start heading into more unity. Please. Yeah. More love, more unity, more peace. So tonight we're just going to hold space for ourselves. At the end of the meditation, we'll do a couple minutes of silence. In that time, that's the time if you need it for yourself, if you need that energy and build up, please keep it, within the heart space. If you think that, you want to send it out to the collective, just, make sure you envision peace and good intentions heading out to the rest of the world. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And then we'll do maybe a little bit of bowls just to tone things out. And yeah, that's the plan. So this meditation is on fortitude, and we'll explain a bit once we get into this meditation what fortitude is. But I mean, essentially, it is building up that, having that character and this an inner courage to move through times of pain and adversity. And I know, like, I could do a meditation for the world, but I'm still a firm believer that we have to work on ourselves first before we can help others. And in working on ourselves, we do help others. So, like, if there's nothing else you can do right now, there's nothing I can do about everything going on in the world. There's nothing. I can give money. I can do a bunch of things. I can, sit on Facebook and argue with people. I can do all of those things, but it doesn't really do anything. um, and I believe it's better for us to keep ourselves in a place of high vibration, and then that we can send that out and help the world raise its vibration. And it may sound trite, and it may be like I'm sticking my head in the sand and doing nothing, but really, I don't think there's anything else I could do. There could be. I just think the best place you could be in is to create a better energy field for us all. So that's what we're trying to do here. Hopefully it works. All right. So what we're going to do for this meditation, as always, is get you into your comfortable place and start by just shifting your body around to make sure you are in a state of like comfort where you're not fidgeting around past this point. So everything is comfortable within your body. And then as soon as you kind of find that, just close your eyes. Then just breathe regularly for a moment here. Listen to your in and out breath. I'm just going to get you to center yourself in your heart chakra. So, and if chakras don't work for you, it's just sitting in that place within your heart, that place of love. And then we're going to take 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And try to spend time as you breathe in, count to 4. As you exhale, count to 4 if you can. So go ahead and take those breaths now. Tonight's meditation is to help teach us about fortitude. It is building up a strong character or self by finding courage in times of pain and adversity. Tonight, we are going to strengthen the chakras and receive gifts to armor ourselves during these times so we can stand tall and be courageous and resilient. This meditation does involve putting on the full armor of God or Source. It helps us to find our inner strength and fortifies our inner resources. Take a breath. I want you to imagine that we're in a museum. It is night. The building is vacant. The dark and the quiet are welcomed. It allows us this moment of peace and reflection. Breathe and rest. Walking along the hallway, we come upon a red room. Upon a pedestal in the middle of the room sits a very plain pair of old leather sandals. These are the sandals of peace. We all face times in life that challenge our resources and try our patience. Few people are taught to be internally resourceful. When things go wrong, we become lost and not know what to do. Here we build our courage by truly understanding that we are self-sufficient. The gift is stability and knowing our inner strength. You are grounded and centered here on this earth and have a right to be here. Place the sandals upon your feet. Breathe and feel the peace move through you, knowing each step you take from here on out will always be in peace. Breathe. Moving now to the next room. This room is a vibrant poppy orange. The pedestal in the middle of this room contains an ornate belt upon it. This is the belt of truth. When we learn to honor our body, and when we understand that the truth is we truly deserve all the good things available in this life, then there is much abundance within this world, and you are enough, and you have enough. You are the true definition of well-being, and here we build our confidence and our good health and wellness. Place the belt around your waist, breathe, and feel into the very truth of your existence. Walking now into the next room, it is a brightly colored yellow. The pedestal in the middle contains an armor, a breastplate. This is the breastplate of righteousness. Our true self is the part of us that is always whole and intact. Though life can appear difficult, we are made whole again when we connect to ourself. Here we build our confidence, knowing our worth, knowing that you matter and you are needed here now. Place this breastplate over you. Breathe, stand tall and strong, and in your rights and your moral beliefs. Breathe. Continuing now into the next room, it is a brilliant green room. The pedestal here simply contains a ball of bright white light, gleaming and glittering in the air. This is the light of consciousness and the sacred heart. The heart is the center of peace, love, and unity. It also contains the love of the collective and brotherhood. Here we learn that our goodwill towards others and to ourselves is one of the most important qualities of our lives. This is also the space where God exists within each and every one of us. A strong heart is able to forgive the wounds of the past, find joy in the moment, and step up in the world to make it a better place. The courage gained here is the courage to love. Place the light within your heart. Breathe and feel that love and light within your whole being. We come next into a soft pastel blue room. The pedestal within the middle contains a shield. This is the shield of faith. The understanding here is to maintain a strong and viable sense of self And it is essential to express our truth as the best that we can, even when we're at risk of being different or standing apart from others. The courage gained here is to be your true, authentic self. We become stronger in ourselves and become more resilient in our thinking when we express ourselves. Pick up the shield and feel its weight and protection. Breathe and feel empowered to know and speak your truth. Feel into your being and understand your true, authentic self. Keep the faith. Keep the faith in the world. Keep the faith in the collective. And keep the faith in you. Breathe. Next, we come into the room that is indigo in color. The pedestal contains a large, shiny sword. This is the sword of spirit. The energy here helps us to understand that if we expand our inner picture of how we see ourselves and the world, if we cultivate positive beliefs about ourselves and others, our mental outlook will build resilience and be able to weather any disruption. It teaches us to be more flexible and strong but flexible, so that when the wind blows or the storm comes, we are able to bend and move with the weather rather than be snapped into two. Place the sword in your hands. Feel the weight and the strength in your hands. See the blade that even though heavy and strong, it still quivers. It's flexible. Sense the feeling the sword is like that of Archangel Michael's, and it connects you with spirit. It enables you to cut through energetic cords, ties, or binds, or anything that is limiting you. Breathe and remember that you have this sword to cut all ties at any time and anything that is no longer serving you. Moving now into the final room, a deep, rich amethyst purple. The pedestal in the center of the room contains a helmet. This is the helmet of salvation or awakening. Here we understand our goal must be to see spirit in all of life, embodying ways of grace within every action. We learn that we are awakening to the awareness that who we truly are is divine in nature, and nothing can stop our spirit. Living in grace teaches us we are all connected to the divine, and everything is done with the assistance and the love from the divine. Place the helmet upon your head. Breathe and feel the support and the grace flowing through your body, mind, and soul. And stepping out now back into the world, you are covered in your full armor. This energetic armor is with you all the time. You need only to put it on every day. Feel yourself empowered, protected, and ready. Not ready for battle, but rather ready to protect and defend yourself through any strife, turmoil, or adversity. Feel now deep into your confidence and courage, and above all, your radiant energy of love, light, and grace. Breathe and feel into your strength and fortitude. Continue to breathe nice and softly. What we're going to do right now is just hold 2 minutes of peace for the collective and the world. And just now continuing to sit. You can use this time, we're going to tone with the bowl. Use this time for whatever you need. If that's for yourself, if that's for your immediate circle of family and friends, or if you're ready to engulf some good energy out to the planet. Take in another deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now just returning again into your heart center. Breathing in and out nice and easily. And just remembering to stay in that heart center. Remember you are protected and loved. You can surround your heart there in rose quartz, that rose quartz bubble. If you need it bigger than your heart space, expand it out around the entire body in your field. Take in another big deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And then you can open your eyes whenever you're ready. All right. So I hope that helped. If you do like that meditation, obviously you can redo it. I'm going to try to record it once I figure out if I can actually record things, and upload them with my laptop rather than something else. But we'll see how that works. Anyway, so I'm just dropping cards right there. Yeah, take care of yourselves tonight, and yeah, like the meditation said, just know you are enough. You are here for a reason. We came here to do, I know sometimes it seems like, what the hell are we doing here? But we came here for something. So just keep building that protection around you and know that everything is truly going to be okay. We just have to get there. And the next card is the last card for tonight is the Hermit card. And in this one, it's I journey to a place of solitude to deepen my understanding of self-knowledge. Yeah, we're still in that phase. Let's, it's okay to go within and ignore the outside world. And people can accuse you of a million things like sticking your head in the sand and all of those things. But, the thing on this planet right now is your self, your soul is your job, and you are in charge of it. And you have to take care of it. And it's the proverbial airplane thing. It's like you are absolutely no good to anybody on the airplane going down if you haven't helped yourself. So that's sort of rule one. So, do some self work. If it becomes too much, turn within. Yeah. So, yeah, tomorrow I'm going to try to upload cards for the week. And I'm hoping to cover in there because this moon looks like it's gearing us more towards, and there's a bunch of like planet connections too. So I'll hope to get into that. And I'll try uploading that. I'm not going to do it as a live, and I'm going to do it strictly as a card read and record it and see how it works. So that's my goal. Hopefully you can tune into that anytime you want, and hopefully eventually I'll just get these single meditations up. Oh yeah, but what I did want to say is if you just need to do the meditation itself, or putting on the full armor of God, I can send you the 5 steps. You can put that on at the beginning of your day. I always do when I wake up. I put all of the things on and before I walk out the door. So anyway, I hope you have a really good night, and we will see you again next Sunday for Holding Space Sundays, which we will just continue to do more of the same, working on ourselves, helping others, and helping the collective. And yeah, that's the goal. Love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Remember to breathe and put on that full armor of God. Good night.